Sorry, is Iron Man the anchor being of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which anchor being is a concept introduced in Deadpool and Wolverine.
The fact that you even asked that makes me very happy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating concept introduced in Deadpool and Wolverine, the idea of anchor beings in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As we continue through the Multiverse saga, this concept might just play a key role in the upcoming Avengers sequels. So, who could be the anchor being of the MCU Sacred Timeline? Let's break it down. First, let's start by explaining what an anchor being is. As revealed by Mr. Paradox, a corrupt agent of the Time Variance Authority in Deadpool and Wolverine, anchor beings are individuals crucial to stabilizing their home universes. If an anchor being dies, their universe begins to deteriorate, ultimately leading to the extinction of all life within it. In the film, Deadpool recruits a variant of Wolverine to replace the dying Logan from his world, Earth 10005, who served as its anchor being. This idea could have major implications for the MCU's Sacred Timeline as we head towards the conclusion of the Multiverse saga. So, the big question is, who could be the anchor being of the MCU's main universe, Earth 616? Let's look at some potential candidates.
Avengers Assemble.
When you think of the MCU, the original Avengers team immediately comes to mind. Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, Bruce Banner, Clint Barton, and Thor have been at the heart of the franchise since the beginning. However, using Tony, Steve, or Natasha as the anchor being poses some problems. All three characters are either dead or presumed dead following Avengers Endgame. Plus, bringing them back as anchor beings might imply that the MCU can't survive without them, which would undermine the hard work done by the cast and crew in the Multiverse saga. It could also be seen as repeating the formula of Deadpool and Wolverine, where Hugh Jackman's Logan serves as the anchor being for Deadpool's universe. On the other hand, Bruce Banner, Clint Barton, and Thor are still around, but their influence isn't quite as pervasive as Tony, Steve, or Natasha's. Making any of them the anchor being could feel forced.
You alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Why? Don't I look alright?
You look like melted ice cream.
One creative option could be to make Tony's daughter, Morgan Stark, the anchor being, symbolizing Tony's enduring legacy. However, given her limited presence in the MCU so far, she might not be a character that audiences are deeply invested in. The Scarlet Witch is another compelling candidate. WandaVision marked the beginning of the Multiverse saga and significantly raised Wanda's profile, making her one of the MCU's most popular characters. In the comics, Wanda is known as a Nexus being of Universe 616, meaning she has abilities that can affect the multiverse in significant ways. There's also evidence within the MCU itself that Wanda could be an anchor being. In WandaVision, we see references to the concept of Nexus, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness hints at her cosmic significance, with characters referencing a prophecy about her potentially ruling or destroying the cosmos.
She can rewrite reality as she chooses, and is prophesied to either rule or annihilate the cosmos.
While some viewers believed Wanda died at the end of Multiverse of Madness when she collapsed Wundagore Mountain on herself, many fans suspect she survived, especially since there was a red flash right before the rocks collided. Given her popularity and the demand for her return, Wanda being the anchor being would be less divisive than bringing back characters like Tony or Steve. Plus, a statue of Wanda is seen in Deadpool and Wolverine, suggesting she could play a significant role in upcoming MCU stories.
I opened the dark hold. I have to close it. No one will ever be tempted by the dark hold again.
Now let's talk about a fan-favorite character who might just be the most unexpected yet fitting choice for the anchor being, Loki. After the events of Loki Season 2, Loki undergoes a profound journey of self-discovery. Realizing the importance of free will and the fragility of reality itself, Loki makes the ultimate sacrifice by ascending to the role of the God of Time.
I know what kind of god I need to be. For you. For all of us.
He takes on the responsibility of holding the multiverse together, protecting every timeline and preventing them from collapsing. In this new role, Loki becomes isolated, fulfilling his glorious purpose in a way that is far more meaningful than he ever imagined. Loki's ascension to the God of Time makes him a prime candidate for being the anchor being of the MCU's Sacred Timeline. By stabilizing the multiverse, he essentially acts as its linchpin. If Loki were to be revealed as the anchor being, it would be a fitting continuation of his story arc from trickster god to a figure of immense cosmic importance. It would also explain why his presence, or absence, could directly affect the health and stability of the Sacred Timeline.
You betray me, and I will kill you.
When do we start?
Making Loki the anchor being would also be a poetic conclusion to his character's evolution. From a self-serving villain to a tragic anti-hero and ultimately to a selfless protector of reality, this trajectory aligns perfectly with the themes of sacrifice and redemption that have been central to his story.
I finally learned to control the time slipping.
How?
The only way that anything
As if I
survives.
never kill he who remains in the first place.
There's also the possibility of Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, stepping into this role. While his adventures have mostly been in the more grounded, espionage-focused corners of the MCU, placing him at the center of a cosmic multiverse storyline could be a great way to cement his status as the new Cap.
I'm sorry, wait, who are you?
Captain America.
I thought Captain America was on the moon.
This would be a bold choice, though it might require some narrative stretching to explain his connection to the multiverse. Of the newer characters introduced in the Multiverse saga, Kamala Khan might be the most fitting choice. Kamala is a massive fan of the Marvel Universe, just like many of us, and her enthusiasm could provide a relatable anchor point for viewers. Her character is already set to play a significant role in upcoming projects, but since her audience reach has been smaller compared to other characters, making her the anchor being might confuse some viewers who aren't as familiar with her story.
You've just become part of a much larger universe, which at the moment is just me, mostly.
Peter Parker is another obvious choice. Tom Holland's Spider-Man has been a key player in the MCU since his debut in Captain America: Civil War, and starred in the most successful film of the Multiverse saga, Spider-Man: No Way Home.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. I'm Spider-Man then.
However, behind-the-scenes issues with Sony owning the film rights to Spider-Man might complicate his involvement in a longer anchor being storyline. Finally, there's Nick Fury. As one of the characters who originally helped link the disparate films of the MCU, Fury has a long and storied history with the franchise. Making him the anchor being would be a fitting tribute to his role in the MCU's creation and development.
Fury is such a central character to this world. Like, his access to all of these different superheroes.
After the lukewarm reception of Secret Invasion, giving Fury a central role in an anchor being storyline could provide a chance for redemption.
Those bad guys still in there somewhere.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just a scratch.
Ultimately, there's no guarantee that the MCU will reveal its anchor being, but the concept seems set to play a role in the upcoming Multiverse saga projects. Wanda, Strange, and Loki are the most justified choices based on the story so far, while Fury would make sense from a meta perspective. Of course, there's always a chance that Tony or Peter could end up being the anchor being, despite the challenges that come with those choices.
Captain, big fan of Spider-Man.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Just,
Hey, everyone.
good job.
What do you think? Who do you believe is the anchor being of the MCU's Sacred Timeline? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
We're the Avengers, man.
You're the ones Thor told us about.
You know Thor.
Yeah, tall guy, not that good looking.